Are you wondering whether you should be buying Faye, this RPG puzzle game? Well, don't you worry friends, I'm hoping to answer that question by the end of this video. So without further delay, hit them like and subscribe buttons and let's delve into it. First up, a little bit of gameplay for you. It's certainly giving top-down RPG type element feelings about it, doesn't it? Okay, we got a bit of side-scrolling going as well. So the controls are quite nice. You kind of like sometimes get stuck behind things. It's an interesting colour scheme. I got a key and I'm not afraid to use it. Ooh, these aren't flowers. I didn't say they were. Oh, multiple choice. How are you, governor? Best way to describe the narrative is kind of sweet, one might say. Give me all the coins. That eye is legit scared. What the hell are you doing? Stop looking at me. It's a tall glowing crystal. There may be a way to break through it. Just like that. These dudes are really depressing. Okay, so there are save points. Luckily enough, it's a bit weird. They set up some bits there you can use it and some bits that you can't on other things. It feels a bit weird making it go around different areas to get to the same place. Very, very red. Falling is an RPG puzzle game where you kind of deal with the afterlife. But is it actually worth your time and money? Well, let's find out. First of all, as you can see, it's a top-down kind of RPG game, one that you kind of relate to the old style, I guess, Zelda games, but it also has elements of side-scrolling, also a old-school battle system, kind of like reminds me of Pokemon-ish. And within these battle modes, there are also like little tiny mini games, just like this one. Each of them kind of similar, but slightly different. Like that one you saw had like little things coming out of it. This one has spikes. And I kind of like sometimes they felt a little bit unfair, to be honest with you. Giving you little time to react sometimes, and also little time to actually just move out of the way, even if you had time. The game enables you to level up your character and all your stats, which I felt was pretty cool. And this is done through the battles and being able to defeat different enemies. There are many different enemies within the game and many different locations, which I actually found quite intriguing and quite cool. You can also go through different challenges like this one, where it's either a guess challenge, guess which chest there's money in, and also ones for agility and the like. All of these challenges are kind of like a bet. You have to bet money or your coins in order to do them. There's also things like shops where you can go there, buy, sell, and just gain equipment and like health ups and things like that. The game has quite a decent narrative. It's almost kind of cute in a weird, dark way. The whole game revolves around the afterlife and a story built around that. I won't lie to you, it does not hold your hand. There's very little to tell you what you're doing and what you're meant to do. In fact, there was a time where I couldn't get past a certain part. In fact, I think it was this part now, and I really struggled. In fact, I went away, came back. I did try to look for some tutorials, but the game's not out and there's very little on there about it. In the end, all it was the fact that I couldn't activate something purely because the game wouldn't let me click on something or do something that it should have let me do. I've already done it in that bit, but basically I did go up to it and try and use my ability on it, but it didn't work first time. So I thought, oh, that's not it. Went away, came back, didn't work the second time. Can't be it. Went away, came back, and on the third try, I backed away and then I went into it and it worked. And to me, that isn't a great mechanic or something you want in your game, because I spent at least 15-20 minutes struggling to find out what the hell was going on. The puzzles so far are okay, they're nothing too taxing, and sometimes they're more onto the verge of a simple little game like this. Again, it doesn't explain what you're meant to be doing, so I failed the first time because of that. I don't like this system of well, just figure it out yourself. I don't like feeling that I've gone into something and through no fault of my own, because I don't know what's happening, I die once before I have to figure it out. Never been a big fan of that. But as you can see, second time, figured it out and know what I'm doing. The game's settings are quite nice. Some are dark, some are really red, and some are kind of like just a bit bland, but kind of like feel that's the whole point. It does have an eerie feel around it at certain points, which was pretty cool. Like the eyes that kind of follow you and blink. That was kind of weird, but it was kind of good as well. The game's played in chapters. Within each chapter, there are quests to follow. I did like the fact that there is a melee form and also a magic form. This is okay, it's just the fact that it all kind of feels the same because of the way they're implemented in battle. Graphically, as I said before, it looks alright. I kind of dig the old school type feel to it, and I don't think there's anything really that I would add or take away from it. It kind of oozes that modern take on old style. Sound wise, it is pretty basic, but it's going with the whole format of the actual game itself, which again, I can't really knock. It doesn't really do anything innovative, but it also doesn't do anything really that bad. The score. Alright, so I have enjoyed my time here. It has been a quite good fun game. I haven't completed it yet, but would I be going back to it? I'm kind of like 50-50 at the moment. And to me, it kind of felt a little unfair here and there, and also there was a lot of wandering around, even though there are fast track like places where you can just dot around different places. But I think that's more the fact of you're not quite sure what is going on in certain parts, and you have to like go and, you know, trial and error type thing. So I'm going to give Faye Falling a pretty, just a little bit above average 6 out of 10. It was an alright game, but I kind of like felt it was slightly flawed, too much to really want to draw me back and make me want to go and play it time after time. Thanks for joining me. Do like and subscribe. Until next time, see ya.